Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Gonzalez coming to you live from the Goldmine. Once again, it's another exciting edition of Legends of the Goldmine. Tonight, we have some great action in store for you tonight, including in our main event, a huge Platinum Championship match as Derek Slade, the Platinum Champion, goes one-on-one with his challenger, D-Fre. We also have Pete Encke and Brutal Rob Hands joining us tonight. Once again, my name is Tony Gonzalez, and as you can see, entering the ring is my broadcast partner, Bruno Beretta, and he is preparing to kick off festivities here tonight inside the Goldmine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Legends of the Goldmine. At this time, please join me in welcoming Colonel Goldmine and Pete Encke.
Making his way to the ring right now is Pete Encke, and joining him is his new charge, Air Goldmine. I must admit, I do not know much about this Air Goldmine. He's a very mysterious gentleman who comes from Germany, and he has taken Pete Encke under his wing in hopes of great success here in the Goldmine. And here there he is right there, Air Goldmine in the mask, and joining him in the cape, his new liege, Pete Encke. Pete Encke, we've seen a few times here on Legends of the Goldmine. Very competitive young man from Copperopolis, California, but has since joined forces with this evil, sinister man? Can I call him a man?
Colonel Goldmine, thank you so much for joining me here this evening. The last time we saw you and Pete Encke, Pete had destroyed, completely decimated Duma. We have heard from our medical officials that we do not know when Duma will be able to return because of his injuries. So what path are you trying to carve here in Legends of the Goldmine?
Before we get to that pressing matter, what is wrong with you ignorant peoples when someone like yours truly, Olivist Goldmine, and the future Gold Rush champion enter the ring or enter any room, you jump to your feet and show us the proper respect. What is wrong with you? Silence! You are a waste of my energy. But to get to your question, Duma. What do you mean to say Duma? He is crippled because of Peter Encke. He crippled him in this very ring because in that box lies a very special wrestling mask that was passed down through the generations to my family. And when he wears this, he has superior knowledge and strength and destroys his opponents.
So you're implying that that mask gives Peter Encke abilities, supernatural abilities, for him to carve a path of destruction through Legends of the Goldmine?
Were you listening to anything I said, Schweinhund? Of course! This is math, but only when I found the right wrestler. One last thing. Hallo Mama, ich bin im Pop. Wer tun meinte, wird der Meister zu Sausen sein. Ja.
Well, thank you very much, Colonel Goldmine. We're going to see Peter Encke and that mask in action right now.
He needs a mask.
here we go now. The Eric Goldmuller with that sinister black mask. From what I heard, it has supernatural powers. And of course, this isn't the first time we've seen Encke wear that mask. The first time he wore it.
Introducing Peter Encke's opponent, from Encke, California, he is Just Zack!
As we're being joined out here by Just Zack out here tonight, he is Peter Encke's opponent. And this young man from Modesto, California has quite the formidable task. As I was saying before, Pete Encke now cloaked in that supernatural black mask. The last time we saw him wear that mask, it drove him to absolute insanity and actually helped him take out the Vietnamese sensation Dumas, his last opponent. We have not Seen Dumas since. As referee Wiggles ringing the bell, and here we go. Just Zack making his Goldmine debut against Pete Encke, and here we go, Pete Encke. Oh man. Pete Encke with this new aggressive streak, as you can see right there, taking the fight directly to this young competitor, Just Zack. And ever since wearing that mask, Pete Encke has been on an absolute tear, taking out his opponents one by one. As I mentioned before, taking out the Vietnamese sensation Dumas Gel. Big kick to the back of Just Zack there. And Pete Encke just absolutely merciless on his assault, as Eric Goldmuller just sitting there approves of all of this happening right now. Referee Wiggles trying to reprimand Pete Encke. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Eric Goldmuller getting his hands where they don't belong. There's no reason for him to be getting involved in this contest. Brutal neck breaker by Pete Encke, followed by a cover. Could this be all? No, only a count of two. Referee Wiggles on top of the count. This young man, Just Zack, as I mentioned before, making his Goldmine debut. And so far, not enjoying his experience at all, as Pete Encke this isn't the same Pete Encke I've met before, ladies and gentlemen. This is a completely different beast. Man, I don't know what to think. Just that match just gives me such chills. It's like it's almost not even the same person. Oh, brutal toe, followed by an elbow drop to the back of Just Zack. And ever since the bell has rung in this contest, Pete Encke has been in absolute control. Eric Goldmuller outside on the floor shouting instructions in German. And Just Zack has not gotten any type of chance to get out of the gate in this contest. Oh, big knife edge chop by Pete Encke, just methodically taking this young man, Just Zack, apart. Oh, that's the line. Great drop kick by Just Zack, and now Just Zack has gained an advantage in this match. He needs to get to his feet and take control, and so far, he's taking the right direction. Forearm straight to the face, followed by another one. He has Pete Encke on the ropes, literally on the ropes. Big forearm smash to Pete Encke, and Just Zack has just taken control of this contest. Whip out of the corner. Big drop kick, backing Encke right back into the corner. And just like that, Just Zack on the attack in this contest here in the Goldmine. What's he going for here? Sliced bread number 2, and he hits it. Encke tried to block it, but Just Zack able to get over at the last second. Slow to make the cover, but gets it. 1, 2. Oh, Encke only able to kick out at 2, but just barely. And now Just Zack has to get back. Hey, there you go. Stop. Oh, no. Oh, man, Encke back on top with 2 brutal forearms to the face. What does Encke have in store for this young man now? Oh, man. Almost broke his back, wicking him into the corner there. Just Zack did have the advantage for just a few moments, but Pete Encke and that mask, I would like to think that mask had a lot more to do Look at this absolute disregard for the safety of just Zack, standing on his back like a doormat. Eric Goldmuller just out there. You just see him, huge smile on his face, enjoying everything he sees from his charge. Pete Encke, brutal knee to the face of just Zack. And it is only a matter of time before just Zack is just another victim of Pete Encke. Kick out there by just Zack. And now Encke just staring at his opponent like he were prey. Oh, he's going for that big German suplex. That move he learned from Eric Goldmuller. This could be all. Just Zack able to get his right shoulder up. Just Zack trying to fight back the best he can, but Pete Encke. Oh, nope. Another forearm smash to the face by just Zack, rocking Encke. Just Zack winding up in the other corner. What does he have planned here? Oh, man, went for the avalanche, but nobody home. Uh-oh. We've seen this before. Oh, no. That's the beginning, and this is the end. This is the move that took out Duma. This is the move that almost took out Leon Akuza. And just like that, just Zack has no choice but to tap out. Pete Encke with another victory. Okay, the match is over here, but now Pete Encke, Eric Goldmuller shouting instructions to Pete Encke, and look at this. Just taking it. Trying to take out just Zack like he took out Duma. Look at this, absolutely ref wiggles. He needs to get some help out here. Eric Goldmuller shouting in German. What did these two sinister beings have planned for just Zack? Wait, what's that? It's Leon Akuza! Leon Akuza is here! To avenge his fallen comrade Duma, Leon Akuza taking it to Pete Encke and saving just Zack from a similar fate. Thank God for Leon Akuza coming out here at the last second to help just Zack. Lord only knows what these two absolute sinister, evil human beings had in store for just Zack. Leon Akuza making sure that both men make their way outside of the ringside area. Pete Encke victorious in this contest. However, great showing by just Zack in his Goldmine debut. And thank God for Leon Akuza coming out and saving just Zack from what may have been, he may have been maimed, he may have been crippled for life if he were to have that attack by Encke were to continue. But now Encke needs to know, he needs to watch his back because now he has Leon Akuza gunning for him, and that's not a man you want to catch in a dark corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Fresh Maker, D-Fre Fresh! D-Fre, you showed an impressive performance in the Fatal 4 for the Platinum Championship. Everybody here thought that that title was yours, but it was taken from you by Derek Slade. What are your thoughts going into tonight?
My thoughts is just like each and every one of the fans that are in attendance and watching at home. It was stolen from me. I feel like I've been robbed.
Yeah, you got robbed.
I should be the Platinum Champion.
Yeah.
So D-Fre is here to do two things. To to entertain all the fanatics and to call Slade out right here, right now. So if he's back there listening, Slade, get to the ring. D-Fre is here.
Get him fresh.
He doesn't want this.
D-Fre calling out the Platinum Champion.
He doesn't want any. Let's uncheck it.
If you guys are not paying attention, the crowd will tell you who I am.
Too fresh!
What?
Too fresh! Too fresh! Too fresh! Too fresh! Too fresh! Too fresh! Too fresh!
Look here, D-Fre Fresh. I don't know if you know, but you don't call shots around here. You don't have the Platinum Championship around your waist. You're just a chump that got beat the last time we were out here. So what makes you think you can come out here? The reason why
I do not have that belt around my waist because you sat in the back watching me put in work, and then just like the peon you are, you slid in at the last minute, tossed me out, and took my 1, 2, 3. So, if you want to make this right, if you want to prove you're the best Platinum champion here, if he wants to prove that he is that champion, you want to go one-on-one with Fresh.
Yeah, one-on-one.
Yeah, do it.
One-on-one.
That's what's scary.
So scared.
All I'm asking is to go toe-to-toe with the most freshest foe, because I want that championship.
Really one-on-two.
check it out, kid. I'm the total package Derek Slade. I've been defending my championship week in and week out, and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. You see, 2 weeks ago, I beat not just you, but 1, 2, 3 people. So as far as I'm concerned, just you and me. Well, they call you too fresh. Well, I'm calling you too stupid. You're on, punk.
Just so you know, once I pin you for that 1, 2, 3, and that platinum title is around my waist, you, and all the fresh fanatics will know that we are just too fresh!
Back inside the Goldmine for our next contest. Another man making his Goldmine debut, EZRA, all caps.
From San Diego, California, in all caps, EZRA!
EZRA, another young man coming out of the Modesto area, trying to make a name for himself inside the Goldmine, and tonight he has a date with a giant.
Opponent from West Memphis, Arkansas, he is Brutal Rob Hand.
another man making his debut inside the Goldmine. Brutal Rob Hands, the master and ruler of the world. A man who goes wherever he damn well pleases. And tonight, that is here inside the Goldmine up against EZRA. I've heard many things about this Brutal Rob Hands. I've heard he's 6 feet tall. I've heard 6'3", even as high as 6'8", 325 pounds. The man is a living, breathing skyscraper, and he is here tonight to cause absolute destruction and chaos inside of the Goldmine. As you see him there, mouthing off at referee Jacob Lee, the referee for this contest tonight. Both men making their debut inside the Goldmine. You know both men would love to get a huge win here tonight in their debut. But the only thing standing in between them and that win is each other. And here we go. Oh, look at this. A little bit of sportsmanship. Oh, but EZRA, the cocky little EZRA making a little, you don't want to make Brutal Rob Hands mad. The last thing you need on your hands is a mad giant.
Very funny. You know it's wrong. You know it's wrong.
Here we go, lock up in the middle of the ring. Brutal Rob Hands with the arm wringer. EZRA with a counter, a very nice clean counter by EZRA. EZRA may not have the size advantage in this match, but he may have the technical prowess against the giant bruiser, Brutal Rob Hands, who is showing some great technical skill here. But EZRA with that headlock, whip off. Big shoulder tackle, absolutely surprised EZRA was able to get the big man down. And a roll through by Brutal Rob Hands, followed by an arm drag, and followed by a drop toe hold. Great technical skill by the 6-footer, Brutal Rob Hands. Completely throwing EZRA off guard. And then right back to that arm, twisting that shoulder. EZRA can probably feel the muscles in his elbow tightening up as Brutal Rob Hands twists. Oh, cheap shot to the stomach by EZRA. Brutal Rob Hands reverses the whip. Big atomic drop. And a big drop kick by Brutal Rob Hands. And he follows it up with a huge forearm smash. Those huge tree trunk-like forearms of Brutal Rob Hands. Easily could knock a man out if he wanted to. Big bulldog in the middle of the ring by Brutal Rob Hands. Cover. Only a 2 count. Referee Jacob Lee right on top of things with the 2 count. Big fist to EZRA. Probably will feel that. Oh, followed up by another. Gonna feel that for a week or two. Those big soup bones of Brutal Rob Hands. Oh, but EZRA with a flying back elbow. And EZRA back with the advantage. And then look at that. I thought EZRA was going for the cover. Instead going for a blatant choke right in front of Jacob Lee. EZRA, one of these young men that likes to cut corners, likes to break the rules, yet as you see there, has the talent. Kick out at 2. Like you saw there, he has the talent to defeat Brutal Rob Hands fair and square, but he's cocky. He'd rather take shortcuts. Brutal Rob Hands fighting back, but a big boot to the face by EZRA. EZRA working over Brutal Rob Hands in the corner, wearing the giant down. What does EZRA have to play? Oh, big short arm clothesline out of the corner. Follows it up with a cover. Oh, only a 1.5. Referee Jacob Lee with the 1.5 count. EZRA beginning to look just a little frustrated. Took a Little bit too much time staring a hole into Jacob Lee, but able to get the headlock and now back in control. Brutal Rob hands with the jawbreaker. Rob hands back to his feet. What is this? Oh, big fist to the face of Brutal Rob Hands. Brutal Rob Hands was whipped himself into ropes, did not see Ezra following him, and did not see that fist, and then didn't see that suplex come in. Another close near fall. Now Ezra began to jaw the referee. He needs to focus on his opponent, Brutal Rob Hands. And now look at this with a waist lock, trying to squeeze the air out of the big man, trying to take all that oxygen out of the monstrous body of Brutal Rob Hands. What's Ezra going for here? Big kick to the gut. Oh, it looks like he might be going for a power bomb. Oh, Brutal Rob Hands able to slip out. Big forearms to the face of Ezra. Oh, missed the fist. Ezra with a big back suplex right in the middle of the ring, stopping Brutal Rob Hands dead in his track cover, and only a 2 count. Ezra visibly frustrated that he is not able to put Brutal Rob Hands away here. What must Ezra do to knock this giant skyscraper down? What must Ezra do to keep this man down? So far, everything he's done has not worked. Whip into the corner, just Brutal Rob Hands collapsing. Just collapsing from exhaustion. He has taken quite the beating over the past few minutes here. Ezra looks like he might be going for, he's loading that boot, might be going for a running lead. Oh no! Right into the big boot of Brutal Rob Hands and followed up by the elbow. Great crossbody by Brutal Rob Hands, and Brutal Rob Hands with the cover, and then a 2 count. Brutal Rob Hands so close to stealing a victory from Ezra. Ezra ducks the fist, doesn't duck the second line, however, and Brutal Rob Hands is now feeling it. Stunner, 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 cover, and that's it. Brutal Rob Hands pulling out the big victory in his Goldmine debut with that cutter out of nowhere. Ezra didn't see it coming, and by the time he figured out what happened, the referee had already counted to 3, and Brutal Rob Hands, your victor here tonight at Legends of the Goldmine. Great win for the big man, Brutal Rob Hands. Great effort by Ezra, also making his Goldmine debut, but Brutal Rob Hands, the master and ruler of the world, finished him off. Brutal Rob Hands, your winner. The man making his way to the ring right now for this championship match, the challenger, a man who is just too fresh. There he is, D-Fre Fresh. He is so fresh and so clean. D-Fre Fresh making his Goldmine debut and being very impressive. Impressing this great crowd here you see inside the Goldmine with his agility and speed. It also doesn't help that he is just too fresh. That's right, D-Fre Fresh, and he is here tonight hoping to leave the Goldmine with some gold around his waist, and I'm sure that gold would look fantastic around this man's waist. He is just too fresh. But he has a very long night in front of him. It's not going to be an easy task because his opponent, the champion, is going to do everything in his power to retain his championship. And there you see Lucian Delight leading the Platinum Champion, the total package, Derek Slade, out to the ring. And ever since gaining the Platinum Championship in a victory over Cowboy Charlie, he has beaten a veritable who's who of superstars here inside the Goldmine. And tonight, Derek Slade with another championship defense under his belt, and this one may be the toughest one to date, as he's facing someone he's only been in the ring with a few times in tag team matches, D-Fre. But it was D-Fre who got a pinfall victory over Derek Slade in a tag team match just recently here inside the Goldmine, therefore earning himself a shot at the Platinum Championship. Derek Slade looking very confident, but so is the challenger.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one pinfall or submission, and it is for the Platinum Championship. Introducing first to my right, the challenger from Hayward, California. He is too fresh, D-Fre. And his opponent standing to my left. You can leave now. Get out. His opponent, the current reigning and defending Platinum Champion from Santa Cruz, California, weighing 202 pounds, the total package, Derek Slade.
Lucian Delight once again gracing us with his velvet voice as he introduces his leads, the champion, Derek Slade. Referee Wiggles, the referee, the official assigned to this championship contest. And D-Fre, a man with tons of speed and agility. He's quick as a cat, and he'll use that to his advantage. Slade, however, has the strength advantage, and of course, if you look outside, he also has Lucian Delight by his side, and you know Lucian will try to factor himself inside of this contest, and look at this. Look at this. Derek Slade had all the time in the world to get ready, but not ready yet, he says. Now it looks like he may be just ready to go. Oh, not feeling comfortable at all with the way that D-Fre was approaching him. Derek Slade takes a powder. He's getting some advice from his friend Lucian Delight, his manager Lucian Delight. I had the unfortunate opportunity to run into Lucian Delight in the back before our show, and he pretty much backed me into a corner for 15 minutes telling me, oh, well, look at this. Had me back in the corner for about 15 minutes telling me about the greatness of his client, the Platinum Champion Derek Slade, telling me about his 6 superset day at the gym. I have no idea if that's even possible or not, but I'm not going to ask any questions. I tried to get out of there as much as I can, and just like that, D-Fre now has had enough and has chased Derek Slade to the outside. Slade back in the ring. Oh, tried to outsmart D-Fre, but D-Fre was ready. And D-Fre taking it to the Platinum Championship. Great flying back elbow by the challenger, and then a beautiful drop kick. Looked like he was floating in mid-air. D-Fre, the challenger, fired up here tonight inside the Goldmine, fired up for this opportunity to take home some championship gold. Fresh spinning circles around the Platinum Champion. And a beautiful, I still can't believe how I have absolutely no idea how he does that move. That beautiful float over European uppercut. Oh, it took too much time, however, and the champion the champion takes advantage. Derek Slade, the champion, taken off guard by the offensive D-Fre. But now look at this, blatant choke in front of the referee, completely disregarding the rules. Derek Slade doesn't care. He's the Platinum champion. He feels like he can do whatever he'd like, including using the ropes to choke out D-Fre. And now the champion, nice fist to the face, followed by a chop to the chest of D-Fre. And the challenger is in trouble in this championship contest.
Get him out of the corner. Let's go. Get him out. Listen up.
Oh, reversal. The challenger reversing the whip. D-Fre, what does he have planned here? Big cross body. Cover. Only a 2 count by referee Wiggles. And D-Fre. Oh, look at that. Went to go towards the champion, but Derek Slade was ready with an illegal eye rake. Oh, beautiful neck breaker, however, by our Platinum champion. Cover. Only a 2 count. There's Lucian Delight yelling at Wiggles, but that was a 2 count. Referee Wiggles. And now just look at these disrespectful kicks to the back by Derek Slade. And then look at this. Mounting the challenger. Oh, the Platinum champion really feeling himself. This crowd getting behind the challenger. They really would love to see someone take out Derek Slade, this pompous young man. And they believe that D-Fre is the one. Big move out of nowhere by D-Fre. Only a 2 count, however. He dumped Derek Slade on his head. Somehow able only to get a 2 count. That was nasty looking. Oh, look at that. Somehow Derek Slade with the wherewithal to dump D-Fre out of it. And then look at this. The referee has completely missed Lucian Delight, putting those light-up boots to D-Fre.
Bring it inside right now. Come on, listen up.
And now Derek Slade back on top. Oh, man. Brutal chop to the chest by Derek Slade. Cover. Only a 2 count. This crowd able to pick D-Fre up, able to get him started, able to get him ready, and he had Derek Slade pretty much almost out, but Slade back on top. And you know that Lucian Delight, there had to be just a little bit of doubt in Lucian Delight's mind. Oh, look out. Sunset flip. Oh, and another close 2 count. Big clothesline by Derek Slade. Cover. Only a 2 count. Referee Wiggle signaling that he was only able to get to a 2. Derek Slade began to show frustration. Lucian Delight loudly arguing that was a 3 count, but everybody inside the Goldmine only saw the 2 count. D-Fre fighting back. D-Fre fighting back. Oh, big knee stopping the challenger. What's this? Fresh with the... Oh, no! Both men with the same idea. And unfortunately, both men now down. Referee Wiggles at 2. These men both have until the count of 10 to get to their feet. or else this match may be thrown out. Now at a count of 7, 8. Oh, D-Fre barely to his feet at 8, and then with whatever he has left in the tank, able to throw that drop kick. Big splash! Followed up by another big splash. And then a huge clothesline. Cover. Only a 2 count. D-Fre now starting to show some frustration. Beginning to lose his cool, if you will. Oh, Slade blocks it. Bro kick! Bro kick! Bro kick! It's over!
Your winner by pinfall, and still your Platinum Champion, Slade!
D-Fre going for what looked to be a jumping flatliner. However, Slade able to use his power to stop D-Fre dead in his tracks, push him off, and then connect with the bro kick to retain the Platinum championship here tonight on Legends of the Goldmine. Unbelievable contest. Oh, come on now. Unnecessary. Hey, what's he doing? Hey, come on, the match is over. Oh, look at that. Complete disrespect by the Platinum Championship holder, Slade. Big grin on the face of his manager, Lucian Delight. D-Fre, probably one of the closest I've seen so far to dethroning that man right there, Mr. Platinum, the Platinum Champion, Slade. But Slade with an impressive show of strength and an impressive wherewithal to hit the bro kick and finish his challenger and retain the Platinum Championship. Well, that's it, folks, here for us here inside the Goldmine. My name is Tony Gonzalez, and once again, we thank you for joining us here inside the Goldmine. This has been Legends of the Goldmine. That's Slade, the Platinum Champion, with Lucian Delight. And folks, we will see you back inside the Goldmine here next time.